Have you ever seen a building so grand, so imposing that it seems to touch the sky? That's the Potala Palace in Tibet. Perched atop Red Mountain, it rises above the city of Lhasa like a mythical fortress. But why build a palace on a mountain? The answer, like the palace itself, is layered. It's a story of history, faith, and the ambition of kings. Join me as we scale the heights of the Himalayas and uncover the secrets of this architectural marvel. The Potala Palace wasn't always there. Imagine, if you will, the year 637 AD. Tibet is a land divided, ruled by local lords. Then comes Songtsen Gampo, a powerful king with a vision. He unites the tribes, establishes the Tibetan Empire, and makes Lhasa his capital. He chooses a strategic location, a valley surrounded by mountains, but Gampo isn't finished. He wants a symbol of his power, a palace fit for a king. In many cultures, mountains are sacred. They are seen as places closer to the heavens, where gods reside. Tibet is no different. For Tibetans, mountains are powerful places. They are home to spirits and deities. By building his palace on a mountain, Songtsen Gampo wasn't just making a statement about his earthly power. He was connecting his reign to the divine. The Potala Palace wasn't just a palace, it was a symbol of Tibet's spiritual heart. The Potala Palace isn't just perched on a mountain, it's practically part of it. The building seems to grow out of the rock, a testament to the skill of its builders. This fusion of nature and architecture wasn't just for aesthetics. The mountain provided natural protection, making the palace a fortress. This was crucial in a time when kingdoms were constantly vying for power. The Potala Palace stood as a symbol of Tibetan strength, a beacon of defiance against its enemies. Section 5. Whispers of the Mountain. Local Tibetans will tell you that the mountain on which the Potala Palace stands is no ordinary mountain. This sacred site, revered for centuries, holds a special place in the hearts of the Tibetan people. The mountain is not just a geographical feature, it is a living, breathing entity that has witnessed the passage of time and the unfolding of countless stories. The locals believe that the mountain has a soul, a spirit that watches over them and protects them from harm. It is a source of inspiration, a symbol of resilience and strength. It's said to be shaped like a sleeping goddess, her long hair cascading down the slopes. This imagery is not just poetic but deeply spiritual. The goddess is believed to be a guardian, a divine presence that blesses the land and its people. Her serene form, etched into the mountain, is a reminder of the harmony between nature and humanity. The flowing shape of the slopes is seen as her hair, a symbol of life and vitality that nourishes the earth below. This connection to the divine adds a layer of sacredness to the mountain, making it a place of pilgrimage and reverence. The palace, they say, rests upon her heart. This is not just a poetic expression but a profound belief that the Potala Palace is more than just a structure. It is a living entity, pulsating with the energy of the goddess. The heart is the seat of emotions, and by placing the palace on her heart, the locals believe that it is infused with love, compassion, and wisdom. The palace becomes a sanctuary, a place where the divine and the mortal realms intersect. It is a testament to the deep spiritual connection that the Tibetan people have with their land and their heritage. Legends also speak of hidden caves beneath the palace, filled with ancient treasures and guarded by spirits. These stories, passed down through generations, add an element of mystery and intrigue to the Potala Palace. The caves are said to be repositories of ancient wisdom, containing scrolls and artifacts that hold the secrets of the past. The spirits that guard these treasures are believed to be benevolent, protecting the knowledge from falling into the wrong hands. These legends are not just tales of fantasy, but reflections of the rich cultural heritage and the deep-seated beliefs of the Tibetan people. While these stories may be folklore, they add to the mystique of the Potala Palace, making it more than just a building, but a place of wonder and mystery. The palace stands as a symbol of the enduring spirit of the Tibetan people, a beacon of hope and resilience. It is a place where history, legend, and spirituality converge, creating a tapestry of narratives that captivate the imagination. The Potala Palace is not just a monument, it is a living testament to the rich cultural and spiritual heritage of Tibet, a place where the whispers of the mountain can still be heard, echoing through the corridors of time. Section 6. Majesty in Stone and Timber. Imagine thousands of workers, their hammers echoing through the mountain air as they carve and shape stone and wood. The construction site was a hive of activity. with artisans and laborers working tirelessly day and night. Each strike of the hammer, each chisel into the stone, was a step towards creating a monumental structure that would stand the test of time. The air was filled with the sounds of construction, a symphony of human effort and determination. The construction of the Potala Palace was a feat of engineering and artistry. It wasn't just about building a palace. It was about creating a symbol of spiritual and political power. The intricate carvings and stonework are a testament to the skill and dedication of the craftsmen. Each piece of stone, each beam of wood, was meticulously crafted and placed to ensure the palace's grandeur and stability. It took centuries to complete, with each generation adding its own touch. The palace evolved over time, with each new addition reflecting the changing needs and aspirations of its inhabitants. The historical timeline of the Potala Palace is a journey through time, showcasing the evolution of architectural styles and construction techniques. Old photographs reveal the different stages of construction, capturing moments in history that contributed to the palace's final form. The white and red walls, the sloping golden roofs, the countless windows, each element of the Potala Palace is a work of art in itself. The colors and shapes are not just aesthetically pleasing, they hold deep symbolic meanings. The white walls represent peace and purity, while the red walls symbolize power and strength. The golden roofs, shimmering in the sunlight, are a reminder of the palace's sacred status. Every detail was carefully considered, reflecting Tibetan architectural traditions and Buddhist beliefs. The palace is adorned with Buddhist symbols and designs, each with its own significance. The intricate patterns and motifs are not just decorative, they tell stories and convey spiritual messages. The architecture of the Potala Palace is a harmonious blend of form and function, beauty and meaning. The palace is a masterpiece of design, a testament to the ingenuity of its creators. As the sun sets and the palace is bathed in the soft glow of dusk, it stands as a symbol of resilience and continuity. The Potala Palace is not just a building, it is a living monument, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Tibetan people and their rich cultural heritage. Section 7. Enduring Legacy. The Potala Palace has withstood the test of time. It's seen empires rise and fall, wars and peace. Today it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a reminder of Tibet's rich history and cultural heritage. But it's more than just a historical relic. It's a living symbol of Tibetan identity, a place of pilgrimage for Buddhists around the world. The Potala Palace, in all its grandeur, tells a story of faith, power, and the enduring spirit of the Tibetan people. Section 8. Visiting the Roof of the World. If you ever get the chance to visit Tibet, make sure to add the Potala Palace to your itinerary. Standing at its base, gazing up at its towering walls, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. It's a truly humbling experience. As you explore its labyrinthine corridors, admire the intricate murals and soak in the spiritual atmosphere, you'll begin to understand the true significance of this architectural wonder. Section 9. The Mountain's Embrace. So, why was the Potala Palace built on a mountain? This question has intrigued historians, architects, and travelers for centuries. The choice of location was not merely a matter of convenience or aesthetics. It was a deliberate and calculated decision influenced by a myriad of factors that go beyond the obvious. It was a strategic decision, a way to protect the palace and project power. In ancient times, building on elevated terrain provided a natural defense against invaders. The height offered a vantage point to spot approaching enemies from a distance, giving the inhabitants ample time to prepare and defend. This was a common practice in many cultures around the world, from the castles of Europe to the fortresses of Asia. But it was also a deeply symbolic act, connecting the palace to the heavens and reflecting the spiritual beliefs of the Tibetan people. The mountain itself is considered sacred, a bridge between the earth and the sky. By situating the Potala Palace on this elevated ground, it was as if the structure was reaching out to the divine, seeking blessings and protection from the gods. This spiritual connection is palpable even today, as monks and pilgrims make their way to the palace, their prayers and chants echoing through the mountains. The Potala Palace, nestled in the embrace of the mountain, is a testament to the power of human ambition, faith, and artistry. Its construction is a marvel of engineering, considering the challenges posed by the rugged terrain and the altitude. The palace stands as a symbol of resilience and determination, a reminder of what can be achieved when human will aligns with divine inspiration. It's a place where history, culture, and spirituality converge, leaving a lasting impression on all who visit. The walls of the palace are adorned with intricate murals and artifacts that tell stories of a bygone era. Each room, each corridor, holds a piece of history, a fragment of the rich tapestry that is Tibetan culture. Visitors often find themselves lost in the beauty and serenity of the place, feeling a deep sense of connection to something greater than themselves. It makes you wonder, what other secrets are hidden within the embrace of those majestic mountains? The Potala Palace is just one of many treasures that the mountains hold. There are countless stories, legends, and mysteries waiting to be discovered. As you stand there gazing at the palace and the mountains that surround it, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The mountains have a way of making you feel small, yet connected to the vastness of the universe. They remind us of the beauty and mystery of the world we live in, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead.